How much is a 40 by 60 monster tubular building? And this is also including concrete.
Let's find out.
Welcome back, Pack. This is Advil from WolfSteel Buildings, and we're here with Ernesto Gonzalez. Welcome to the channel, Ernesto.
No, man, I'm glad to be here, man. I'm excited to talk a little bit about pricing today.
And that's what everybody wants to know, and we don't shy away from that. So Ernesto is actually a new face here on the channel, but he is the leader of the Apex Wolf Pack, and he won the month of December as the top Wolf Pack. Congratulations, Ernesto.
No, man, I really appreciate that, man. I'm happy to be part of WolfSteel. You know, I have experience selling up north in Michigan, so I'm aware with those snow loads, man. But coming down here to Texas, instead of heavy snow, we got the big buildings in Texas. So
yeah, and this one specifically is a monster 40 by 60 tubular building that we're going to be talking about. We've done a lot of red iron and the tubular for these type of structures. It's actually also very popular. We had a lot of projects, so I'm super excited to talk about pricing for this project.
No, yeah, man, because like I said, this particular tubular building blew up on our platform and social media, man. So we're definitely glad to help you guys out with pricing. That way you guys get a little bit more information about the tubular world when it comes down to pricing. So we're looking forward to talking to you guys a little bit about that.
Let's get it started. So we received a lot of messages requesting the pricing for this monster 40 by 60 metal building. And before we get into pricing, I actually want to emphasize we are a Texas-based company. I know we get a lot of questions for other states, which we wish we served. For other states, there will be different pricing. There's different engineering. There's different wind ratings, different snow loads, which I'm sure you remember.
Yes.
Ernesto, up in the north, there's more snow. So that affects your pricing. So this pricing is mostly for Texas, since we are a Texas-based company. So
yeah, man, and the thing about tubular is that there are a lot of companies outside of Texas that can absolutely sell you a tubular building. But at the end of the day, they're still needing to find a general contractor that can install that building. So with us, we maintain the quality and control that comes with the project.
Yeah, and that's what we love about being Texas-based and just focusing locally. We love to be out there, see our clients, be involved in the process and have that control.
Yes,
but enough about us. Let's get into the pricing.
Yeah, man. So first and foremost, the price for this full building came out to $94,771. That's the metal building. That's the equipment, the labor fees, and the concrete, etc.
Yeah, and that also includes sales tax.
Correct.
Sales tax and definitely the equipment pricing. We know what equipment we need. We already included in your price. I know that there's a lot of competitors that don't include the equipment. The client must provide the equipment. That way you kind of pay directly. We just handle the whole process. And we're also including sales tax in this in our pricing, just standard. It's already included in all our pricing.
If anything, Advil, let's break down a little bit about the ins and outs of the building.
Perfect. Yeah, absolutely. So this building is a 40 by 60 metal building, so it's 2,400 square feet. It is also one of like the most popular sizes, aside from the 30 by 40, which is the most popular, but 40 by 60 is a very popular size. It's got 16 foot to the eaves. It's a upgraded 412 pitch because standard is 312 pitch for us for the tubular. And we also have this unique 1 foot overhang for this project. So if you watch the video, we do build our 1 foot overhang a little unique to minimize some of the oil canning that can come with sheet metal.
Yeah, and this is considered a wide span structure. So there's standard sizes, but there's also wide span sizes. Which means is that it exceeds 30 feet wide. So the trussing into the commercial style changes from maybe like a single leg to now maybe a little bit different style to make sure the integrity of the structure is built correctly.
Exactly. I mean, the trusses and the legs can be about 1 foot wide. The trusses from 1 to like 3 foot wide, all depending on the width. For this 40, it's about 24-inch trusses that we have on this structure. And actually, that even adds to the eave height, by the way, just something to know.
All right. So if you've seen the video, you'll see, man, that this has 12 window frame outs. Now, some of them are super up high because he is planning on turning this into a man cave. So he's gonna have a ton of natural light. It's gonna look amazing from the inside. He also does have a 6x6 frame out in the front. The reason for that is because he does want to add a really nice sliding door.
Yeah, and actually from here on forward though, we are going to make it a requirement if you're going to get your own custom doors and custom windows, which totally we can work around that. We want them to be on site. That way we can get the right measurement, the right size. Because if it's not, you know, especially if the size is actually gonna have to be smaller, and we already made that cutout, you know, it just gets a little bit more of a challenge to make it fit. So that is something that we require.
100%. He also has a 16x8 overhead door. So this isn't a roll-up door, this is a fully finished residential style overhead door. Now, typically when you see these, man, you see how they have the tracks that kind of limits all the overhead spacings. We said he has 16-foot legs, but it's only 8 foot tall. But so what we did for this customer, we actually added a high track. So now he has a lot more clearance over his head. Now that does add a little bit of cost, but it's well worth it, that's for sure. He also has a 36x84 steel door. So this is an insulated walk-in door, that heavy-duty door. The building also does have gutters and downspouts that he went ahead and upgraded it. And then that is gonna match his siding. So Quaker gray siding has Quaker gray gutters and downspouts.
Awesome. Yeah, that looks awesome.
It does. Now the cost of this building itself, it's $63,691.
And that includes sales tax and equipment charges, everything, basically turnkey. That's the price for the project.
Yes, sir.
Now, concrete. For concrete, this project I believe was in San Marcos, but I know it's over down there where the ground is actually a lot more sturdier than up here in Dallas-Fort Worth. And this building has a 4-inch slab, it has 18-inch deep footings, and we also did cross internal beams to really support the slab. And our normal, we do number 3 rebar on the top and number 4 rebar all the way in the footings and the internal beams. So for this concrete work that we did and equipment and everything included, $31,080, and that's all labor, materials, and everything we needed for this specific project. So I hope this helps kind of guide where the prices is right now in regards to concrete pricing and the metal building prices.
Yes, sir. All right, Advil, so what would you say affects the pricing most in this building?
Well, in this project, it's really the trussing, the extra work that goes into creating this type of trussing. We call it web trussing or ladder type of trussing. So there's a lot of welding that gets involved into creating these type of trussing. So therefore, that is really what makes this building, a 2,400 square foot building, a lot pricier than say we did like a 30 wide and 80 foot long. 30 wide trusses and under. Typically the trusses are less reinforced, but it's 30 by 80 is still 2,400 square feet. So 2,400 square feet with the 30 wide and 2,400 square feet with the 40 wide, the price would be a lot more cost effective on this side. So things to keep in mind, that is one big factor for pricing.
Well, man, another factor is that if you add more trussing, you're adding a lot more weight. And with that weight, you can't really do ground installs, meaning like gravel or dirt. You absolutely need concrete for something like that, because now that you added a lot more material, you are adding weight. So with that weight, you need to make sure that the trussing is established properly on a concrete perimeter.
That is correct. That is correct. And so I recommend you guys to watch. We have a video called the 5 factors, 5 pricing. We're gonna have the link, but it's basically 5 main factors that affect tubular metal building pricing, and people love it. If you look at the comments, we've gotten a lot of great feedback on how much value we give in that video. We educate and we give you guys basically tips on how to select the right building, and know that once you do certain moves or certain
You what?
what would you say, like, right. All right, lost my train of thought there, But basically, anything that you do to the building to really understand that, maybe if you go over this certain width, the price might change this way. If you go a certain height, it will really drastically change your price. And even like a lot of comparisons between different types of doors, etc. So highly recommend that video. We've gotten phenomenal responses on that, and I promise you, you will save some money by watching that video.
All right, so right now we are running a winter special. Now keep in mind that if you reach out to me, I'll definitely be sure to take care of you. For something like this, I'm looking at saving you $5,221. So any questions about the video that you see, just feel free and reach out to me, and I'd be more than happy to help you guys.
Awesome. And guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because we got a lot of more videos, a lot of projects that we still haven't put up that we did last year, and a lot of projects coming up still. So you don't want to miss out. We're here to help. We're here to showcase and educate. So see you guys in the next one.